I am a small creator. I have 40 subscribers at the time of making this video, and honestly, that feels like a big number to me. That feels pretty good to be there. And you, before you click away, watch. Because you're here for a reason. Maybe not, I don't know. YouTube isn't what I thought it would be. In short, I guess I had seen, the bigger YouTubers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie even, and I thought it was easy for some reason. I thought that you could post gaming videos and just, gain a following. I didn't really know the climate of what YouTube is now. It's not that simple. I started making YouTube videos because I figured it made sense to just start posting. Like I said, it's not that easy. It's easy to make videos. It's not easy to just gain a following like that. I started with my Subnautica series. I started with Amnesia, then I started doing a bunch of different things because I thought variety was good. The algorithm does not like variety from small creators. Don't do that. Or do. That's the thing, is like, it's totally up to you what you want to post. I thought that I had to fit into a mold. I don't really know. It is about appealing to people. It's about appealing to the mass audience that you potentially could have. However, my experience so far, I was met with a crushing reality that, you can't just post a video with low energy, with not a lot going on in it, because nobody will watch, and that's fair. That's fair. Had some pretty big highs as far as view counts. Not for me as a small creator. I think my highest video had 600 views. And I kind of hate that video because once I played through the rest of Callisto Protocol, it actually really wasn't that bad. I just trashed on the game for an hour and then posted it. But then I posted Portal Revolution a while later, and that did really, really well for my channel. Half of my subscriber count came from that series. I was very, very happy with that. So my struggle with YouTube is that I can't ever decide on what I want to post. I have a really hard time fitting it all into one single category. So what I did was I created a second channel, and that was a mistake. It was kind of nice. It challenged me to make different kinds of videos. It was nice. I felt that like this would be something to grow, something that was less hard to maintain. And that would be something that I could put all of my love into. That'd be my passion project. I eventually renamed it to Passion Core Gaming or something like that because I was making video essays about some of my favorite games. The channel still exists if you want to go subscribe, but I'm not going to be posting there anymore, so it doesn't really matter. With those kinds of videos, it's so nice because I feel like the positivity of it is really, really enriching to me. I love watching that kind of content. So I like making that kind of content also. It's really hard for me to organize in my head, and it's really hard for me to actually stick to because it takes so much time. It takes so much time and so much effort, and that's a good thing. It should. But compared to the Let's Play format that I am doing on this channel, it's a lot more time, effort, resources going into it. And I want to do more of that, but I don't want to feel like I have to pick one or the other. And that's part of the problem, is that the content I want to make does not fit in the small box that I have created for my channel. Because there's so much that I want to do. I feel like content is kind of a taboo word. It implies that you are only doing it for the sake of entertainment of somebody else, and that it's more of a thing. I like to think of it as experiences. When I post a video on my channel, I want to think of it as, okay, well, we experienced whatever game, whatever thing that I make, whatever opinion I share, whatever discussion we have. And just like that, we can be buds. We can have a community. We can do all these different things. But I wasn't doing it for me for a while there. I started this channel with the whole thought that I didn't have to really enrich that part of myself. I thought that doing this was enough to enrich me. And that's actually not the case. I thought that in order to be relevant, in order to be successful, I had to fit everything into a small niche. That's the word that gets used a lot, niche. And it's true. it is true that you want to make relevant content, relevant videos for your audience to watch, so that when they click on your channel, it's not just a bunch of random shit, and that's fair. But I have so many ideas. And honestly, I want to do them, and I will not let the algorithm determine what I do, because it is hard. It is hard, but it's more that I didn't realize what I wanted until now. And to be completely honest with you, I'm still figuring it out. Of course. I mean, that's just how that goes. I haven't even been on YouTube a year. I think August was when I started that track. August 30 something. Yeah. And I'm glad I started posting, because I wouldn't have the courage to do this. I wouldn't have the courage to sit here in front of you right now. And I've made tons of progress. My videos now, compared to the ones before, they're so much different. They're so much higher quality. I'm happy to say that I've just learned from what I've done. But the biggest part of learning is that it shows when you enjoy what you're doing. Sometimes I watch the videos over and I realize that, like, I was doing it because I wanted to, but I just felt so locked in, so trapped, so stuck. And I just worry about the numbers. I worry about how the video performs. I worry about this, that, and other thing. And having that potential goal of monetization, having that potential goal of making this a job or looking at this as a business, makes it impossible to enjoy it the same way. And it kind of handicaps your creativity. So going forward, I don't want to post something unless I have a connection to it, unless I feel like it's worth being seen. And I guess maybe I was a little snobbish or narcissistic or whatever, but I really thought that just because I was posting videos, they'd get watched. And they did. I mean, I have friends that watch my videos and people that support me, and that's fantastic. I appreciate that so much. That means everything. That means the world. But I also understand the fact that it's all about improving. It's all about getting better. It's all about the Mets, baby, the Mets. It's a journey. YouTube is a journey. And content creation in general is a journey. Looking back at the old days of Let's Plays, and I just watched a whole video about that. It threw me into nostalgia, I guess, and that's part of why I'm making this video. But it's so different now because, yeah, Let's Plays still exist, and it does still have a prevalence. Relevance is the word I was looking for. Let's Play videos still have a relevance, but they're not the same way they used to be, and the algorithm doesn't push it the same way either. But it's also just not what the audience is looking for. If you're watching someone play a game, you're trying to form a connection, you're probably going to go to Twitch, you're probably going to go somewhere else. But I don't do well with live audiences. I have a hard time with that. I would rather be able to control and able to not have to directly interact, because social anxiety is son of a bitch, I'll tell you what. But I am charismatic. I am someone that wants to speak to people. I am someone that wants to have a community and have an outlet and have people that like what I do and post content that I am also proud of. So that leaves me here. I'll be damned if I quit. I'll be damned, because I've thought about it so many times. Thought about quitting so many times, but can't do it. I can't do it because I've wanted this for years. I have wanted this for a very long time, and seeing that take form is really hard, but I want it. I want to get better at it. I want to learn. If I had to offer advice to any other small creators or someone that has interest in this particular setting, I would tell you this: be you. There's already a million and one other people posting content. There's so much content that at the end of the day, you're not going to see the results you want right away. You're not going to see exactly what you want right away. And if you watch videos online that tell you how to hack the algorithm and do this, that, and other thing, it's less about posting content that will be seen and more about manipulating the viewers to watch your content. They want your content to be more engaging, but it's more they want your hooks in people. And that's fine. Like, you want to make enjoyable content and you want people to stay and you want those statistics to go up. But frankly, if you aren't being true to yourself and true to your audience and honestly just having a good time yourself, why are you doing it? I mean, yeah, you can make some money on YouTube. That's absolutely true, but it doesn't need to be a business. If you're here because it's your passion, if you're here because you want to be, do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Shit, I mean, I don't want to just post gaming stuff. I'm not going to just post gaming stuff. But it is a lot of what my interest is, so it only makes sense to also post that. So here we are. Post what you want. Be who you want. You're not ever going to be wrong for posting the type of content that you want to post. It's all a learning experience. So YouTube isn't what I expected. It's very hard to grow on YouTube, in fact. My experience so far has just kind of been that of learning. I think that's what you do at the beginning, is you just learn how to get better. You learn how to improve. You kind of have to do some really tough self-realization and get through it. You'll struggle. You'll discover more of what you want to do, but at the end of the day, you'll be better for it. And it can be really discouraging. It can be, but don't you dare quit. Don't you dare. If you have any interest in this, if you do that, you will never forgive yourself. It doesn't matter if people watch your videos. It does, kind of, but as long as you can watch your videos and be happy and think it's good content, and that's all that really matters. Just keep trying to make it better. That's what I plan to do. That's what this is for me. I think I just needed to make this video to kind of remind myself that it's okay. It's okay to not have it all figured out right now. It's okay to not be Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, any of the bigger ones that we watch that also have shift focus. I mean, it's okay. Post the stuff you want to make and your audience will find you eventually, hopefully, probably. My whole thing about me is that I want to be a genuine person. That's the most important thing I have, and that's who I am as a person. Is just I want to feel and be authentic and genuine and sincere, and I don't know that I felt like I had that all the time before. I fell out of a rhythm with YouTube because I just wasn't proud of how I was trying to manage the numbers, not actually trying to grow as a person and a creator. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to subscribe, I mean, I'll be here. But I've got lots of ideas and I'm excited for everyone to see them. My eye won't stop twitching though. Until next time, dear viewer, stay lovely.